position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Spartans will put it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Breaks the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
The Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, not back to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
How about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Lost to throw again. That's caught. Skinny. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there.
Zings it complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. A quick out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his big tight end. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. That may seem like a really aggressive call, but David, you settle for 3 there. It's like handing a win to the defense.
Yeah, and I like aggressive. Aggressive is good for offenses, and we've seen it time and time again. You get beat when you kick field goals. That's something that you look back, it's a big stat. So I like the aggressiveness to go for it, especially when you get it. Like, easy decision, right? First down.
Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Boston College.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field, you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it down and right. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
There's always sting in it. You get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden it turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive player.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Turns it on in midfield. He's into the open down the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan State. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower. We get a high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gideon. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Goes to the marker, it's Gideon. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man, it's Gideon. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. He wants to throw it again. He's got it on the man. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, and he has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game. On that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
The Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go on first down. Pulls it in, it's Gideon. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Handoff to the single running back. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line.
that's the money down, man. Fourth down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
Looking to throw. He wants it all. Strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive approach was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to make that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down there on the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really good job by the defense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jake Plummer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it. The play starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the grab. Leaves an open space downfield. Dashing the knee on the right. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. And as he throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And the QB leaves the pocket. He scrambles out. He goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with a relentless chase. I love it. Get to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. It's Chuck chasing on the defense.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Bought a little time. Lets it go. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range there. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That is got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there,
He's picked up and he's thrown across the middle. He goes down and the short return. What a play to get the football back.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Trying to turn the corner on the right. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the 1st quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has. So nice job defending it.
Wants to pass. Extending the play. Rolling right and going deep. It's caught. And it looks as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
On target. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Boston College putting together a very efficient drive.
29 points, 2
They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball. He just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The gift to the back. Just through behind his pad. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. He splits the upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
If you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's open on the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And you see more and more of this in college football, finding your playmakers in space, whether it's a receiver, a tight end, or in this case, a running back, way down the field. Get him isolated, find your matchup, and how about the running back turning into a receiver?
Here's a heat. Snagged out of the air. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays, and once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
The Spartans with the 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires complete on the crosser. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
42 Spiders.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere. An absolute ball.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They had enough for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job of hunting the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, dude.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Buys a little extra time. Sails one into the middle. Picked off to stop the threat. No. Trying to take it back.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You still go see, or you get the big applause. You're like, yes, nice job. Keeping a manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So, tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer. Nice run by the running back.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Unloads it left. Chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Motion from the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. The Spartans will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Going over the top. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Spartans.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Colorado. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Can't stop us. Keep the sticks moving. Keep them moving. We have an offense. Let's go.
Tight end now in motion. They go to the ground. Bring it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going if they get it out to the 36.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Find some fresh air. It's a running one. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. You see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
Now, I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
And the Golden Eagles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Timeout, Michigan State.
BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. That's plenty. He's got space. And he'll race it down. Touchdown, Boston College. An explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back doesn't pop. It makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can action, oh, we can throw. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, still looking. Got out of trouble. Puts it out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Fires it beautifully in on the crossover. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. To the wide out. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. It looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for the big play. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on it, down, but couldn't do it.
That is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive going to the air. Might be looking to run. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, trying to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing the blitz right now in this football game.
He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Dances away. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. makes its way into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important.
Gets away from one. He's got space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complement at quarterback to this offense.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Steps away. Gets rid of it. This time he's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
The DBs will back off a bit. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Gathers. A good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Outside the pocket, let's go. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Sparty.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. Defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown of the season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Louisiana Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about at Ruston for some time. They're up 14 over Sam Houston. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Going right to work up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Drag down, and they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top for the first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it downfield. Intercepted. Back in their own end, and they stop the drive.
And they'll take over.
And that's the problem when you get in second and forever. The defense knows. They make you one-dimensional. They know you're going to take shots down the field. They stay deep. They break on the football, and they take advantage of the opportunity.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
The Spartans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Got his man downfield. Got it out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. You might as well commit two guys to covering this dude, because if you don't, you've got no shot, much like trying to deal with Plaxico Burress.
Yeah, they haven't had any success. I mean, just trying to stop him, but he's showing off why he's so great. Just the attention to detail, the route running, to be able to win with speed on the outside. There's a reason they're featured.
A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Take care of the football. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
They'll move the tight end. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He'll set up the throw. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Wide receiver going in motion. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Got his man on the line. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you can tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
Give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass on 2nd down. Flips it out in the flat. There we go. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. Good pickup on that one.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Give to the running back. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Boston College needing a 4th down conversion. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
At the 34. Good enough for 1st down.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Trying play action. Now sliding to his left. And it's picked off for the third time today.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
The Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Got the tight end on the route. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's, instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. The screen, he can go. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Our coach said you never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Spartans come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Carter. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
And the Spartans will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw again. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
Well, look, I love the fact that he scrambled. He can't take a sack. He can't take a negative play at this point in the game. I just wish he would have stayed in bounds, though. You got to know as a quarterback here, we've got the lead. It's late. If you tackled in bounds, the clock keeps ticking.
Swing it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Gathers. It's into the open. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on first and goal, but they can also drain the clock. He'll throw it. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Spartans! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack on a little extra here in the fourth and just about set to break this long losing streak.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead.
35, Boston College.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. There he goes! And an explosive play has it on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
They'll go with the direct snap. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had them all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Gideon. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. You saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
To the air on first down.
job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
It's Gideon. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. First and goal now. Let's see what Boston College calls. Snap it to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll be pushed out of bounds. Josh short the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it. Get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes.
And listen, still a ways to go. Great job by this offense getting back in the ball. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and give me the rock back.
First part of the equation complete with the touchdown. Now the 2-point try if you want to make the deficit just a field goal. They'll move the wide receiver. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Under heat, he gets rid of it.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They bring him down, and the big play will move the sticks.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Carter. Steps out at the 34-yard line. gets within striking distance.
And I love the offense, man. Staying aggressive, doing what you need to do, pushing the ball down the field, still willing to throw the football late in this game. I just don't like the ending. Man, don't step out of bounds. Let that clock run. Try to get out of here with a W.
And the Spartans enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. I've got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The Spartans line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff in. We used him twice in that loss a week ago. And the puck will hit the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Well, this was an offensive